Sinner to winner here. How we doing? Here we are. We are in Rio de Janeiro. Brasil, Brasil, Brasil. Tudo bem. So you may have noticed there's a little gap, maybe, I don't know, just over 20 odd hours, 24 hours since my last video. That's because traveling to Brazil from LA takes 2 flights. There's no direct flight. And yeah, a little bit of layover time, and then you've got your taxis, planes, trains, and automobiles. But we're here, we're back, we've got a video. You would see Christ the Redeemer up there, but it's very foggy today. Nublado, muito nublado. So the video today, well, the reason I'm in Brazil is for my daughter. So I figured the video today should be on. When did I know I wanted to become a father? How does one know when one wants to become a parent? Somebody recently asked me in a community that I'm involved in, when did you know you wanted to be a dad? When did you know? When did you feel ready? So I thought, why not try and answer that question today? Wow, blessed, truly blessed to be a father, Talking about Christ the Redeemer, the whether you believe it or not, the story of Jesus Christ and the crucifixion, I think, and giving your only child up for the greater good. I think I've often thought, wow, what a powerful metaphor. As I know that the love that I have for my child, love at first sight, seeing and hearing my child on the ultrasound, an amazing thing, and to give that up for the greater good. There is no greater sacrifice. There is no greater metaphor that I could think of. Giving one's own life pales in comparison to offering up a sacrifice of your own child. So yeah, I think that's where I would start. This whole thing, if the answer is love, and I believe the answer is love, we read, there's no drug more this channel is dedicated to addiction and drugs and living a better life. There's no bigger drug than love. Oh, can't you see? Love is the drug, got a hook on me. Bit of Roxy music for you there. We always like to get a little song in on Sinner to Winner. But yeah, watch out. Romeo and Juliet makes you do crazy things, love. Love's making me learn Portuguese these days and travel to Brazil and all kinds of crazy things. But anyway, I digress. We're getting off of the track. When did I know? Here's the answer. Truly, this is the truth. This is the truthful answer. For me, this was my experience. I don't know if it's anybody else's, but I'll give you my experience, the truth. I truly tell you. Do you remember when some of you hopefully are watching this have gone through puberty, but do you remember when there was puberty and you first realized that maybe you could have an orgasm, and you were playing with your Willy Wonka, and you were like, oh, I think there's more than just this feels good. You felt like there's something, my instincts are telling me I could have an orgasm. I know I'm kind of about the age or blah, blah, blah. And then you had this orgasm, this feeling, you had an orgasm, you knew you wanted to have it. And then when you had intercourse, you were like, yes, the point of intercourse is to have an orgasm. Well, I truly tell you, when I met my mother's daughter, I had a different experience. I didn't want to have an orgasm only. What happened was there was a physical response from my body with her body. It was insane. Just the same feeling as knowing there was more than just an orgasm, knowing there was just more than a good feeling when I was a kid, and I knew I wanted to have an orgasm. I remember thinking, I want to make a baby. I want to make a human. I knew it during the act. It wasn't, I really want it. And this was not like, oh, lovey-dovey, or let me seal the deal and get a baby, or it'd be nice to have a baby now. We're in a place where we should have children, and we've ticked all the boxes. It was a very physical reaction I was having. And I was like, my body, I was like, I want to make something. I want to make a baby. It was very spiritual, conscious, subconscious, I don't know, but it was there. And I remember speaking on it and saying, like, I want to make a baby. And that is the truth. It wasn't, and I don't think, here's the other caveat to it, I don't think you're ever ready. Like, this is cometh the hour, cometh the man. I don't think you're ever ready to, let me just give this hand a rest, to have a child. I don't think anyone's ever like, oh yes, I'm totally ready now. We're all works in progress, right? So this is why I think it's also important that it's not all about you and yes, I'm ready to be a dad or blah, blah, blah. Hopefully you've got a father figure in your life. Hopefully you have a great relationship with your father, with your granddad, I don't know who's alive, people who are already parents in your community, because it takes a village to raise a child. So I think it's important to have people around. This is why I would say do it young. I wish I'd have done it younger. Do it in your 20s, have a kid and have the grandparents involved who are young enough and wise enough and learn from their mistakes to do it better than you can and offer guidance and help you out so you can still have your free time to connect as a couple or to connect with your other passions in life. It takes a village for a child, that's what a gift grandparents get. They get to do it again, they get to do it better than they've done it before. This is the point of life, having children. This is why we're here. All these people that are turning the lights on right now, all these people that are making these lights function, at one point were a baby, at one point was given birth to. Without having children, this does not happen. This is the main point of life. To have children, to leave the world better than you found it, to create someone who can do it better than you did it. So, yeah, I always say to people, you want to experience the fourth dimension? Have a child. If you're a good person, it's only going to make you better. Yeah, I think that's all I want to say tonight. What a gift. Priceless. Vá com Deus.